Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Paige, this is Zeki Alexandria, and this is Mama Zeki. How you doing, Mom? Are you so happy, you guys? We have spent the last about 45 minutes screwing around with this chair. We're both sharing one right now, and I don't know if you know this, but I have a big ass. So,
Mine's bigger than yours.
Well, 2 asses, 1 normal person-sized chair, and I'm pretty confident that I'm going to have a permanent indentation of the chair arm up my actual ass. So, let's make this short, sweet, and to the point, you guys.
If you
I'm trying. There was a
bug.
okay? So, here's the deal, you guys. We are talking about, listen, I love you, but I'll cut you. We are here today. We are talking about the Halo Beauty vitamins. These were put out by Tati Westbrook of Glam Life Guru. She has just over 5.4. Sorry, Mom. Embrace yourself.
I'm bracing.
Because she has just over 5.4 million subscribers, you guys. She's a big deal in the beauty community. She's been doing YouTube and beauty and makeup and all that stuff for over, I believe, 8 years now. And what's awesome about her stuff is that she comes from such a completely different perspective, and what she really wanted to do was find a way to introduce beauty to the beauty community that starts from the inside out. And obviously none of this is sponsored. We have paid for all of our own pills, all that good stuff. And I just thought it would be cool. So 6 months ago, or just over 6 months ago, when she launched these.
5 or 6.
5 or 6, something like that. And whenever they launched, I hopped on that website, bought both my mom and I a bottle, and we started on this Halo Beauty journey, if you will, that led to us sitting so cramped in this little chair together. She's so happy about it. So I thought we would come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about both of our experiences taking this vitamin. Now, what's unique about our situation here is that Mom is actually, are you cool with your age on camera? I'm assuming you are.
Yeah.
How old are you?
54. Almost 55.
Mom is 54, almost 55 in 2 months, just over 2 months. And I am 28 years old. So we are going to be looking at, I am 28, right? You're looking at me like I'm not. Am I 28? I am.
You're 28.
For like
this
another
month.
Yeah, for like another 20 days.
Right.
So 25
and then
days.
next month I'm 55.
Yeah, and then next month Mom gets a little older. So,
yeah.
All of that being said, we wanted to bring this to you guys because we both represent 2 very different skin types, as well as 2 very different generations and 2 very different like lifestyles in general in regard to makeup and everything that we put on our face. And I apologize, I just heard the AC kick on. You guys, I can't shut it off because I might physically die. So you're just going to have to deal with it. If you hear it coming in and out, I apologize. But here's the deal with this vitamin. And the reason that we wanted to wait so long were cumulative effects. Tati talks a lot in her videos, a lot in her reviews about how these get better, they work more, you'll see more and more improvements over time. And so we thought that this would just be a really nice, appropriate time to come on here and talk about our experiences. So, do you want to go first? Do you want to talk about how it did, how it worked on your skin, what you noticed, what you've had? And there will also be, side note before you start, I already cut you off before you started talking. There will be inserts here shortly of a side-by-side between her skin and what it looked like about 5 or 6 months ago whenever we started taking these, and now. And they will look a little different. They were shot at 2 different times of day, so if they look a little different, I apologize, but the general overall feel will be the same. You're going to get a good shot of her whole face side to side, just so you guys can see the effects. And I know that there's some stuff that she has to talk about specifically that was not something you could see on her face just bare skinned, but I just wanted you guys to know that there will be sides by sides coming. They might look a little funny, but the sentiment is just the same. So anyways, go ahead, Mom. Sorry. I love you.
I think you noticed the difference before I did.
Yes, absolutely. You cool with that?
Yeah.
That was the biggest thing. Like, Mom walked by me. You'd been taking them for like maybe 2-3 weeks. Maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks. And I remember looking at her and I was like, you look glowy today. And I didn't think anything of it. I thought maybe she just had a moisturizer on, whatever, which just, fair warning, I have right now. I washed my face. We were laughing and I was crying, so if my eyes are red, it's because I just laughed so hard I cried and rubbed my eyes. But other than like products on my face, all I have is my night serum and then my moisturizer on top of that. But other than that, there is nothing on. My face is not wet. I am completely dry. Same with Mom. There's nothing on her but I think mascara and some brows. But that's about it. So
but nothing on this. Yes, nothing on the skin.
Yes, nothing on her skin. So with that being said, I looked at Mom and I was like, damn, her skin is glowy, but I didn't think anything of it. I went on with my life, whatever. So then like a week and a half, 2 weeks later again, like right in time for us to buy another bottle, I was like, damn, Ma, your skin looks like fantastically glowy. And I made this comment how many times? I mean, like a million times.
Oh, quite a few.
Like a lot. Yeah, and I was so I was just so impressed with how healthy and luminous and like inner glow her face had. And I'm like, well, shit, I would love it if my face would have that kind of glow. And I do think it's interesting to note at this point too, my skin has not had the same effect that your skin has had. I think my skin has had a lot of really positive benefits to this, but not nearly what hers has had. So anything else that you notice, anything else that you'd want to say? Like the, I know that you had mentioned your overall energy at first when you first started taking it.
Yeah, I had more energy when I noticed taking it. And my hair.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
My hair has been growing like crazy.
Yes.
My fingernails were not in bad shape, but they're better now. So yeah,
absolutely. And I think too, like you said, I think that her fingernails especially, they have not only been growing better, but they have been harder. Like her nails themselves have actually had more rigidity to them. They haven't been like snapping off as easily, which is awesome. Especially for us. We both have really weird, like you guys have seen my nails. We have some weird ass nails. Hers grow in general better than mine. They've always been a little tougher. My nails are weak ass jello puss nails. They're awful. But her nails, this took them from being like, I'd say a solid 6 to like up to an 8. It's really, really good. It's been great for her nails.
Well, yeah. I mean, my problem is that, as you know, my nails are like a screwdriver. They're a pry bar.
Yeah.
I work with my nails. So it might have been that they were 6'8", but now they're more towards a 9'10".
Yeah.
You know, it really helps.
They make a much better screwdriver now than they did before, that's for sure.
Right.
And her hair, I noticed overall, it's growing really nice. And my mom has very like coarse curly hair, but I've noticed that it has been a lot softer over the last however long it's been, 6 months or so. The other thing that I wanted to mention with her skin specifically is that because it is mature skin is more prone to like fine lines and wrinkles and bags and that kind of thing, right? Because as we grow, that's what happens as we get older. And I do feel like through the planes of her face right in this area, I feel like her face has become so much smoother. Even up around her crow's feet, I feel like her crow's feet are a lot less defined. I feel like her under eye area is just stunning. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to touch your face. I'm a very invasive person. And I just overall, well, you are my mother, so I feel like overall her whole skin complexion has just improved so much. And I don't know, do you agree with that assessment? Or
yeah, I mean, typically I would wear a lot of powder makeup or even some liquid on days and that pound it into my face. But now I'll take, excuse me, Paige, I'll just take one of these. I will just take any small brush and I will just like, because I have a scar on my nose here and I have like, I don't know, like freckles or whatever, blemish, whatever. And so I'll just dip that in a little bit of powder and I'll just hit here. I'll hit here. I'll hit like here, whatever, and that's it. I walk out the door and Paige will say,
damn, you look good.
What makeup do you have on today? And I said, well, I just put powder in these 3 spots and my eyebrows and eyelashes and I'm out the door gone. My cheeks are glowy red. My skin looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's true. And especially over in this area, I noticed like when we first started this, again, like you'll see, her skin almost looked, it wasn't dehydrated, it wasn't old, like, but it looked like standard, normal, middle-aged skin. And what I feel,
the cells were dying.
Yeah, that's so sweet. But I feel like, now with her skin and how far it's come, I feel like this literally did kind of turn back her time on her face. I mean, and I don't say that as like a I'm diehard, just so you guys know, we did, like I said, I think I said, we did purchase these ourselves. This is 100% us, our review, no Tati, no anybody. And I feel like this program, however you want to, you know, this regimen of vitamins, there is something so unique and so beautiful about her formulation and her blend on these, because I have never, and I don't think you have either, ever taken a vitamin, ever taken anything that has actually yielded this good, consistent result.
No.
Like over time, and I'm continuously impressed. So you guys, as far as me, my story with this, I have never taken any vitamin or anything that has worked as effectively as this product has. And again, no affiliate, no nothing. I fully expected, because I have a tumor, I have other outlying issues, I have medication that I take, and a lot of times medication does interfere with vitamins. It does interfere with hair growth. It does interfere with those things. That's just the natural, you know, climax of makeup, or of not of makeup, of medication, if you will. That's just, it it's designed to help something, but a lot of times in turn it has to hinder something else.
Let alone your tumor will affect how your body absorbs everything into your system.
And she's absolutely right about that. I think that in the past, that's why a lot of vitamins and a lot of things haven't worked well for me, is because my tumor and my hormones and excess hormones and whatever has interfered with other vitamins, or it'll block receptors so my body just can't absorb those things. Now, as far as me and how this has worked with me, my face, whatever, again, you can disagree, you know, or step in if you feel like there's something to add. I feel like my skin, my pores have gotten a lot less noticeable. Like they've shrank. Overall, my texture reduced a little bit, not too much, but mainly the pores did, you know, they kind of closed up just a little bit. And I noticed that my skin overall, like my fine lines have been hugely diminished. I was getting really, and I still do have a lot of lines on my forehead, but I was getting a lot of like finer lines up around in this area and a little bit on like my upper cheeks from petechia, from old acne scarring, that kind of stuff. Shh, I'm very busy. And I feel like the way, I love you. And I feel like the one big thing that I take away from this is just overall healthier looking skin. You guys know what my skin looked like before this. My skin has always been a basket case. And so I wanted to take this one step farther. So while mom has been taking it very consistently for the last 6 months, I actually, or 5 months, again, however long it's been, I actually went on and I took mine for like 4 months or whatever. And I took myself off of it at random for 2 weeks at a time, just to see what would happen, if my skin would change, whatever. And I kind of ran a little experiment because I figured, you know, who else is going to run this for me? And I noticed a huge change when I stopped taking it. I know my face, I not like broke out, but all of this, like my skin all of a sudden was so much more irritated. It was so much more just, ugh, like it looked weird. It was getting blotchy. After I would wash it, I noticed that it was so annoyed. It was really sensitive to so many products.
And you did have that jaw breakout again.
Yes. My cystic acne, like literally this whole area was just covered in random, really awful, painful cystic acne, and it was absolutely atrocious. And then I started taking it again, and it completely started to clear up. Now, I can't say that this is like 100% like, oh yes, it's definitely for acne or anything like that, but in my case, I think it had a huge impact on...
And it helped your fingernails?
Yes. So you guys know, if my fingernail struggle, I had all those fakes on. I told you guys, I want to let them breathe. I want my nails to grow out. My nails have grown out faster this time than they've ever grown out before. Yeah, and I've had fake nails. I've had acrylic nails. I've done this rodeo before, and every time, by the way, I wonder, why the hell do you do this to yourself? But I do it anyways, because fake nails are sexy and beautiful, and I love them. And as
They're pretty, aren't they?
They're amazing. Yeah. And as I've been watching my nails grow out, you can see that not only are my nail beds healthier now than they normally are, but that my nail itself is growing, and it's growing quicker.
Yes.
And those ridges in my nails from the little Dremel tools, they're growing out, and it's working so much nicer. Yeah. And as far as my hair growth goes, I actually feel like my hair is growing, and I wouldn't believe that. However, I notice all my gray hairs right here. I did recently go right around, I'd say about a month or two into taking Halo. I went and got my hair done, and I got it all over dyed brown. So I know that any hair that's gray is new growth. So I have a ton of gray hair popping up right in this area, and my roots are already coming up a little bit.
Right, and that was just done for the 4th of July.
Yeah, for the 4th. Oh yeah, you guys, you saw it right when I changed my hair color.
Right, for the 4th of July.
Or my haircut, I mean, yes. So the 4th of July to now, what is that? July to August. So 2 months. In 2 months, my hair has already grown out. I've got a ton of new growth. I have like gray hairs everywhere. Not that gray hairs are like what I was going for, but you know what? It's a good way to test it. So overall for me, I have had a very positive experience with this vitamin. I have not had any adverse side effects. Is there anything that you want to note on that side? Like upset stomach, anything?
No. Oh gosh, no.
Seriously, you guys, I have the most sensitive stomach when it comes to vitamins at all. Like I can't normally take a vitamin, hardly ever. It gives me a stomach ache. I can take if you take these pink ones, you take 2 of them a day. And I haven't had any issues at all with them. Like I can take them in the morning, I can take them at night. They never cause a stomach ache unless I already have a stomach ache.
And most of the time when you take a pill, I'd like to say, for the record, you always end up burping it.
Yes, truth.
You do not burp.
True. That's huge.
Not ever.
That is huge because she's absolutely right. When you take vitamins, you always end up with that bleh, and then you taste it and it's bleh. And these are not like that. They don't leave a nasty film. They don't feel like they're stuck in your throat. You don't feel like there's like a film of weirdness in your chest or in your stomach. You just overall
they're just really nice.
Yes, the entire experience with these pills from literally beginning to end has been nothing short of fantastic.
Yeah, and I don't know who this Tati person is, but thank you very much.
Yeah, Mom doesn't know her. She doesn't even know. And she was like, where did you find these? And I was like, oh, well, YouTuber, Tati. And she's like, who? And I was like, oh, she's a YouTuber, you know, on beauty, on where? Like, my mom doesn't follow it at all. She barely follows my stuff. Like, she's just not into
She's
that.
Tati, and I always call these my tatas.
Yes, so that's the only way that she's even remotely remembered the creator of these. So, Tati, I apologize. Yeah. But overall...
No harm, no fun.
Oh, God, no.
Nothing.
Are you kidding me? She's like the sweetest... Literally, Tati is like the sweetest person alive. P.S. I'd love to meet you someday. So, here's the thing about these. I feel like when Tati created these, she created these under what she called the umbrella of the halo. She wanted to create a product that would be universal for everyone, not because of their skin tone, not their creed, not their anything. She didn't care. She wanted something that was universal for every body to benefit from. And I feel like this is probably one of the first times in the beauty community we have ever seen anybody want to do that in such a way that it's not only beautiful, but that she went under intense scrutiny for these. Did I ever tell you that?
Yes.
She went under fire for these so hard.
Yes.
Everybody said they're garbage, they're trash, she's trying to sell you BS, and
you read it to me.
Yes, and I mean, I played it for Ma, because I always wanted her to be informed, to make sure she was comfortable. I don't want you guys to think I like shoved it on my mother, because that was not the case. And did you have something to say? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that Paige did read to me also that these pills were designed so they would be pretty. So when they are sitting by your makeup in their bottles, the bottle's clear, it's pretty, it has a gold lid, but the pink pills, they shine through and they're beautiful.
Yes.
And with her new line that just came out, these are the kiwi seed boosters, and Paige will tell you what they're about. But again, these are so pretty. So if you have these sitting anywhere, they are really pretty.
Absolutely, and that was something,
really
keeping in mind, you guys, this is from the perspective of somebody who, she doesn't wear makeup, she doesn't have like a vanity setup, she has a couple things that she wears every day, if that. Like, my mom is not like me. She doesn't have this situation. I almost said situation.
No, I
didn't. She doesn't have this. And so for my mom, even for her to look at it and go, wow, this is really pretty, I love the way this looks, that says a lot, in my opinion. That's like, when you are the creator of a product like Tati is, she put so much time and money and energy and everything into creating this packaging so it would be aesthetically pleasing. And then for someone to come along like my mom, who doesn't have that eye for like, oh, this packaging is great, oh, I love the way this looks, she doesn't have that. She's a very...
I don't care. As long as it gets the job done, I don't care.
Exactly.
But this is very pretty.
Right. Everything on these, from the gold detailing to the top of the lid, like just everything about it was absolutely beautiful. So, all of that being said, those are our experiences with this. We have had very positive experiences, like I said, no negative side effects, no negative anything. And this isn't even something to, and this is just to address it. A lot of people are trying to say that like, oh, you're making it up, or it's like, oh, you think it's making it, so it's making a difference because you think it is, or whatever.
No.
This is a very tangible thing. You guys have noticed it on my skin. All of you comment on it all the time that there is such a difference in my skin. I look healthy, I look glowy, I look whatever. And it's this, you guys. So with all that being said, Tati came out with like last week or the week before, she released the kiwi seed booster that my mom was talking about earlier. And these were actually designed to be not the counterpart, but to be the less version of this. So this is hair, skin, and nails. This, the kiwi seed booster, is just for skin. You want beautiful, glowy, radiant skin like what we were talking about for my mom. Just that portion, because she said some people were asking her, hey, can you make something like, I love my hair and skin, or my hair and nails, I don't have any issues, I don't want to do this, can you make me an option that's just for my skin? I just really want beautiful, supple, healthy skin. Because for some people, I mean, the skin is like their biggest issue, right? And that's what she came out with. That's where this comes from. And this is, I believe, I didn't tell you, I'm sorry. I think this is $10 cheaper, and with the regular Halo, you take 2 a day, but with the kiwi seed booster, you only have to take 1 a day. Now, Tati, in her video, said she does not recommend taking both at the same time. She said you don't need to, or whatever. I think that it is important. I will link her video explaining this, introducing this. I will link that down below for you guys if you want to learn about it, watch it, whatever. But basically, this is designed, it says on the bottle, clear, glowing skin. And so, whereas this one, the other one, kind of broadens it over all areas of your beauty central, if you wear, again, hair, skin, and nails, this one really wants to focus on your skin and really making your skin the most beautiful that it can be. And as I said, Tati...
Healthy.
Yes, exactly. Healthy. And give it that look that, like, natural carcinogenic estrogenics and natural wear and tear and makeup and all these things, they strip that out of our skin. And what I think is cool, Tati in her video did say she does not recommend taking both of these at the same time. I have reached out and I'm still trying to figure out why that is specifically, because there are things in the kiwi seed booster that I would actually really like to incorporate. So in the end, you guys, I think that if you want to try these out, absolutely. And I love now that she has an option for both directions.
Yeah.
If you are somebody that you have great, beautiful, shiny, silky, soft, amazing hair and you don't need help with your hair, okay. If you want help with your hair, nails, whatever, there is an option available to you. What I will say is that going into these, I have no qualms recommending them. And one more step than that, I would actually have no issue saying that for me, 100% home run. I think for my mom, 100% home run.
Yeah.
We have had no issues. And going into this, I would think nothing of taking one of both of these a day. Again, I am still looking into that just to see. You guys can obviously consult your doctors and, you know, do what your body says to do, find medical attention, whatever. Don't take our word for it. We are not doctors, nor do we know what we are talking about. Just, you know, a little medical disclaimer for you. But I think that at the end of it all, I'm very happy, pleased with my results. You are happy. That was the whole point of this video. There have been so many of you requesting this video from the day that this launched. One of you tweeted me and said, hey girl, could you do a video where you try it and then in 30 days do an update? And I was like, you know, I could, but in 30 days, I don't think I would have had the same grasp and understanding of this vitamin that I have now.
Well, and didn't they say also the longer this stays in your system, the better the results?
Yes, and it just has a very beautiful cumulative effect where, like I said, when I went off of it for those 2 weeks, oh God, it was my skin again, it didn't break out in blisters. It's not like I died from not taking it. It's not one of those things where once you introduce it and you don't have it again, your body's going to shut down. It's nothing like that, but for me, I could dramatically notice a difference in everything. Every area of my face, I could see a difference. And for me, that tells me a lot about the product. And then the minute I started taking it again, I'd say 2 to 3 days after I started taking it initially and after I reintroduced it every time, my face started clearing up, everything started going away. It had an almost immediate effect for me and it was a great thing. So the AC just kicked on. That's our cue, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have anything else that you'd like to leave, comments, whatever, just how adorable my mother is because she's so awesome. You can leave all of that down below in the comment section, and also my description box has my social media in there. You should open that up, take a look. That is my Instagram and my Twitter. That's where I'm at most of the time. My mom doesn't really do social, so don't look for her because it's not her thing. And that's okay because she's always on mine because she's so cute. So I love you so much. She's on mine and she don't even know it.
Oh, wonderful.
Anything that you'd like to add or say or anything? Are you good?
I'm good.
You sure?
Yep.
Nothing? Forever hold your peace? Ouch, my soul hurts. You have nothing to say to these wonderful people. Oh, I tell you, I just can't take you anywhere. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget, comment, like, and subscribe down below. I do put out new videos Monday through Friday all week. Ask Mom, it's literally all that I do. It's a good time. So, me, my hair, and my old lady sweater, I know you're loving it. We're going to go to bed damn near after Mom finishes cooking for tomorrow. And I have a video to edit, so I will see you guys on the next one. And yeah, that's it. Please do not forget to have a great day, night, weekend, whatever it is when you're watching this. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Oh my Lord. Really?
I love you.
How about just bye?
I don't ever, I mean I do sometimes, but other times
Do a little Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Other times it's bye. No?
Hasta la vista, baby.
I'm in, she says. I'm in. That's what she said.
That's what he said.
Oh yeah, good point. Now the problem is going to be getting us even.
Hold on a minute, I can't. Motherfucker.
My butt is going to be level with your world. Hold on, I don't know if I can get both of us in the same shot. Think anybody would notice? Okay, that's a lot. Okay, let's try that. Any better? Nope. Ow, my toe! Oh!
It's all full throat coming out.
I love you, but I think I broke my toes.
Yeah, I hate these chairs you slide out of.
Well, for me, it's not the slide factor. It's that I don't know how to get myself into frame. How long do you think you can hold me?
I can hold you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll sit on this stool.
see this furry thing? That's Paige. Try not to piss your drawers.
I'm trying not to, but I might pee. Okay, well. I can't get off. Hey, wait, why don't we split the chair? Why don't you sit on half and I'll sit on half? Asking a lot of this chair. I love that your version of half was giving me about.
Hurry up, I'm gonna tip over.
Oh, the arm is on my ass.
It's up my crap. What do you want?
It hurts. Okay, hold on. Put your brain, be ready. Okay, ready? Hello, everybody. You can't look at me. Look at the camera. Should I zoom it in just a little?
No.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel.
Oh my God. She started over. Oh my God. Somebody hand me a pin. I'm going to stab her.
You don't mean that. Well, you might. You might.
Hand me a pin and let me see.
I love you, but you're making this process take too long. Okay.
I would have already been done.
Well, you would have, but see, you don't understand how hard it is to be a content creator and not laugh on camera like I'd laugh like a hyena. Okay. Now be. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I got a cramp in my head.
I almost had a cramp in my head. Oh my God.
And there's no place to put. How do you survive in this hellhole of a room? You're squeezing me off the chair.
I have not taken a bit.
I had a workout.
It's a workout in a chair. Okay. Mom, are you powdering your face? The whole. No, you can't powder your face.
There's nothing on this, you ding dong.
I thought you put powder on it.
No,
I love you.
I was just seeing how it feels.
It's a great brush. I love it. And
here we come to save the day.
Yeah, see, you're making this take longer.
Mighty Mouse is on his way.
I hope so. I hope he brings a chair.
We wouldn't get that lucky.
Okay, you ready?
Go.
Don't make me laugh. Quit. Okay, can we? We're on.
I'm going down. I'm going down.
I didn't even move. Oh my God. Oh, I almost died.